Hello everybody and welcome to the channel Crossing the Spiritual Streams. My name's Tandra and today we're doing our weekly Tarot Pick-a-Pile reading. And today's topic is what fortunes are coming your way. And as usual, we have 3 different piles that you can choose from. We have pile 1 with the pink fortune cookie. We have pile 2 with the blue fortune cookie. And we have pile 3 with the turquoise fortune cookie. Okay? It is best to go with your gut instinct on deciding which one is the best one for you. You can pick more than one pile if you wish, because it is possible for you to have more than one type of fortune coming to you. These are timeless readings, so whenever you run across this, it should pertain to you as long as you feel like you need to watch it. All right, we do have a quick announcement to make. Just to let you guys know, we now have a Patreon account. And our daily messages from Spirit are moving over to Patreon, except for our Wednesday reading. Those will be available on Patreon as well, but they will. The Wednesday readings will also be on YouTube. But the other 6 are moving over to Patreon. You can sign up for as little as $1 a month. And we will also be doing one special reading per month, hopefully from suggestions from our viewers. Give us an idea of what you guys would like to see over there on Patreon as well. And then as we get tiers and set up more, we might even offer more exclusive content and so forth. Okay, so we wanted to let you guys know that. This reading is going to include the tarot and Lenormand cards. There's a fortune in each cookie. We also have our charms, our oracle spheres, and our angel numbers. So there's a lot going on here for you guys to get your fortunes from. So we're going to give you some time to reflect and decide which pile or piles you'd like to see. And then there'll be timestamps in the description and in the pinned comment. And we'll see you at your reading. Hello, pile 1. Welcome to What Fortunes Are Coming Your Way. You guys are the ones that chose the pink fortune cookie. We have your Lenormand and tarot cards here. We have charms that we're going to be using, our oracle spheres, so you can think of a yes or no question, and our angel numbers. There's a lot to get to, a lot, one or more fortunes that might be coming towards you. We're going to be getting to. In case you missed it in the introduction, I know some people skip the intro. We now have a Patreon account set up, and our daily messages from Spirit are moving over to Patreon, except for one a week, which will remain on YouTube, and will also be available on Patreon, but it is going to be available to YouTube members as well. And you can sign up for as little as $1 a month. There is a link in the description that can take you to our Patreon page. We also are going to be offering a special reading on Patreon that's not available on YouTube every month as well. And then hopefully down the road when we get tiers going, we can even offer more exclusive content. But right now, that's what we got set up. So we wanted to let you guys know that, so you had that opportunity to sign up for those. And let's get to your reading. Let's find out. First of all, let's take a look at what fortune is in the cookie. What this has to say. It might be advice. It might be something else. I don't know. We picked them randomly here. You have a fine capacity for enjoyment of life. Okay, so we got some stuff we're going to be looking at here, but I got a feeling that with this fortune in your cookie, that it's going to show what kind of things that are going to be brought to you that you're going to be able to really enjoy, that you're going to be able to really take advantage of. And so forth. But you already have that ability too, so that's even better. That it doesn't even have to come to you. You already have that capacity to enjoy life and enjoy the treasures that it offers. So that's awesome. All right, let's take a look here. See what is in the tarot cards. Okay, so we have unstable effect with the 7 of Swords. We got the King of Pentacles. We got the Princess of Pentacles. We got the Swiftness, or the 8 of Wands. Okay. We got the High Priestess. Got a lot of cards. Let's try to make room for all of them here. We got the Three of Cups. Okay. The Two of Pentacles. The Ten of Wands. My word. Okay. Okay. We got Temperance. It's a Side card. The Three of Swords or Athamas. Okay. Then we have the Rider card, which is also the Nine of Hearts or Cups. And then we have the 17 Stork or the Queen of Hearts. Wow. Okay. You guys have a lot of stuff going on here. The very, very first thing that came to me with the first several cards that came through is there is going to be some monetary type of some unexpected income or unexpected monetary abundance coming to you, like an inheritance or a prize money or an unexpected settlement in a lawsuit or something like that. And I feel like it's going to be probably something unexpected, something you did not know that you were going to get. It's going to be kind of a surprise. It's also going to come quickly. It's going to be a fast-moving type of thing. So like one minute you won't have it, the next minute you will. It'll just all of a sudden show up. It'll be there. It's not like you'll know about it in advance, for very long in advance anyway, and then have to wait months and months and months for it, or that kind of thing. It's going to be one of those things that's just all of a sudden is going to show up on your doorstep, or you might know about it a week or two and wait that long for it. But other than that, you know, it's pretty much going to be something that's going to come to you pretty quickly. It also might be something that you've been trying to manifest. So let's say you want rent money right now, and you're like, oh, I really, really need, you know, rent money. Then all of a sudden, you know, something will happen that money will come to you very quickly through an opportunity. Like maybe you can sell something really fast that you didn't know you could, or you know, somehow, you know, you'll, I don't know, put a quarter in a slot machine and, you know, $500, you'll win $500 or something like that. It'll be something very quick. It'll be something unexpected, and it will be what you've been trying to manifest or what you would like to see manifested. Okay, so that's the first thing. We do have a few other things coming here. So you got a lot of great fortunes coming your way. And I do believe that these will help you in your enjoyment of life that the fortune talked about here. Because it says you have a capacity to do so. And I believe the universe is going to bring you some things, you know, to help that. It'll fill that capacity, basically. It'll, you know, you can enjoy life with some money coming your way that you didn't expect, you know. So that's one thing there that could be useful to you. I do believe some news or some travel might be coming your way. That might be along with this. The Rider card kind of shows that it's some kind of movement or news or possibly you traveling or something like that. So there's some activity involved. There's some quickness involved. We talked about that with the swiftness of the Eight of Wands over here as well. So that just kind of goes along with that. I believe it just makes, you know, the fact that this thing's coming very quickly or unexpectedly. Okay, the Stork card also means changes. Okay, so you're going to have some changes coming that are going to be fortunate for you or you know, help increase your fortunes or so forth. Okay, you might have a successful business trip, you know, because that go along with the Rider card here. That's very, very possible. You could be moving to a new level in your relationship. You do have the Two of Pentacles card, so there might be some stuff going on with your relationships here. I don't see that greatly for most of you, though, so I won't talk about that a lot. That's just kind of a side benefit for a few of you. Might be moving up in your relationships. You're definitely going to have positive outcomes coming up in work-related matters and so forth. That is something that could help with the unexpected money coming your way. Maybe you'll get a bonus at work or something, or it could be separate. But I do believe that your work-related matters, the things that you spend time working on, are going to improve. You might move up a level. You might get a promotion. Your efforts are going to be seen and known, and you'll be able to move forward that way. Okay, so and once again, I do think this has something to do with something you've been trying to manifest or bring forth in your life. So maybe if you've been trying to get a raise or get a promotion, or you've been trying to move on to a new job, or you've been looking for a job, and maybe a good opportunity is going to come your way, something like that. I really see that as a big possibility for a good portion of you, is to have that come along. You guys also might be given a vacation from hard work, because you do have the Ten of Wands, which shows a release of burdens. It shows a finishing up of something. So it's very possible that you'll have an opportunity to get a vacation or get away, or take some time to get back into balance. That is a possibility for some of you guys as well. That might also have to do with the travel involved over here in the Rider card. You might travel a little bit on this vacation. It may not be a huge, long kind of thing. I see it as maybe a short, a short, long weekend, if that makes any sense. Instead of like a 2 or 3 week vacation, it might just be a 3 or 4 day, but something where you can get away for a little while and kind of just enjoy things. Which might be nice, especially with if you get some unexpected money that might help you along with that. Or maybe like I said, a bonus might come through where you can afford to go somewhere or something like that. Okay, so that is the fortune I see in the cards, and some really cool stuff coming your way that way. But let's move on to our charms. Let's see if there's any other fortunes or any more clarifications about these fortunes that might be happening, and we'll go from there. Okay. Let's see. Ooh. Oh my goodness, I might have to push some things back just a little to get my tray on here. I have such a small workspace and such a tight camera angle. Alright, let's see what we've got going. Wow, okay. Lots of dice, that's interesting. You have the money bag, so once again, money. That's a big thing in your fortune, is some unexpected money or fortune coming your way. That way, I really believe that that's something happening here. We do have a couple of things that go along with the cards that we didn't talk about much, so we'll go ahead and talk about those. We have the beautiful and the French horn, which usually means harmony to me because it's a musical instrument, and so forth. And we also have the swans with the heart here. I do believe you're going to find a newfound harmony. We barely talked about relationships, and I do think in your relationships, you are going to have a newfound harmony, or at least for a while, you're going to, because you have the Two of Pentacles. So the two, to me, kind of show a balance, a rhythmic moving together, and so forth. You also have the two here. So I very much see a new balance or harmony coming in your life, especially with your significant other, or with a partner, or with the people you live with, and so forth. So I do see that as being a thing, because you also have the fours. The fours are a stable foundational energy. They're also the energy for home and home life. It's interesting that you have two of them, because once again, that's a 2, because you have 2 of them, but they also come together and make an 8, which goes together for your 8 of Wands, and that also goes together with your work-related matters, being successful, and money-related things as well. So that's kind of cool how all of that kind of work together. I really do see the harmony in your life, harmony flowing more into your life, and so forth, which is really cool. One other thing we did not talk about, because I was talking about the stork in relation to the Rider card and the other thing. A lot of times when we see storks, people think of children or getting children. And it is a possibility that those of you that have been wanting children or have been trying to have a child will actually get that blessing, that fortune in your life. We do have the Mickey hands, which are a childhood type of thing, and it's also, I see it as a magical and a manifestation type of thing. And we did talk about the things that you've been trying to manifest into your life coming to your life. So I see that. We also have the reindeer, which is once again that childhood, Christmas time, fantasy type of thing. So bringing forth that, we have the rocking horse, which I associate with children, and we also have the magic wand, which is also a childhood thing, but also that manifestation energy of you being able to manifest what you've been wanting to bring forth. So it is possible for those of you who have been wanting to have children that you will get a child or children in your life soon, either becoming pregnant or by adoption, or having other important children come to your life in some way, shape, or form. But I do see, but for those of you who, that you really don't want children, or, you've had your children, or those kind of energies, then that isn't necessarily related to you, except for the part where if you've been trying to manifest something into your life, those childhood wishes and dreams, let's say, or so to speak, that those are the kinds of things coming to you as well. Okay, we do have the letter N. That can mean pretty much anything. A lot of times they are initials. Sometimes a specific word will come to mind when you see a letter. So I let you guys work with that on your own. We do have the Five of Spades, which is the Five of Swords. The fives denote change, and we definitely had talked about some change coming into your life, which, with the things we've been talking about, things like unexpected money, better job or promotions, and possibly children and so forth. Then yes, definitely, that definitely denotes change, and there's no doubt about your life changing in those matters there. So that's definitely what we got going there as far as the charms go. Wow, it's very exciting. Very cool. I love the energy of your reading today. It's been so much fun. All right, let's look at your oracle spheres. Let's help you answer any kind of question that you might have. It needs to be a yes or no type of question, because the answers are all along, yes, no, maybe, those types of answers. So it needs to be a yes or no question. And then we have 4 stands. We have bronze, silver, gold, and kind of a plum or reddish color here. You pick which stand you want your answer to appear on. You think of your question, and then we'll go out and we'll get the answers. All right, number 1, bronze, is a not sure. Number 2, silver, is a not likely. Number 3, gold, is a probable. And then number 4, plum, is a not sure. All right, so you're framed by not sures here. Those could usually mean either the question wasn't very clear, or some things have to play out first before an answer can be given, because it might change the outcome. So certain actions might change the outcome, so an answer can't be known quite at this time. All right, so the number 1, bronze, is not sure. Number 2, silver, is not likely. Number 3, gold, is probable. And number 4, plum, is not sure. All right, now let's go and do our angel numbers. What these are is angels communicate with us through lots of different symbols, and one of those ways is numbers, because each number resonates with its own energy. So we have our angel numbers here, 1 through 55, and there are links in the description that can take you to websites that'll let you know what each angel number means. Or you can just type in angel number whatever on like a Google search, and you'll find the answer of what each number means. But like the oracle spheres, we'd like for you to pick at least 1 stand. We have gold, blue, silver, bronze, and purple. You pick a stand or stands. You can pick more than one if you'd like, to get your angel numbers on. These are things that the angels would like to let you look at or focus on, and it could be related to this reading, and maybe some other type of fortune might come your way, and it's a little bit more specific to those of you that chose a specific stand, or it could mean something that the angels would just like for you to look at or pay attention to. All right, the other thing is some people like to use these as lucky numbers, and you can do that as well. All right, so let's look at our numbers here. Number 1 green is 21. Number 2 blue is 30. Oop, thought I had it and it went back in. Number 3 silver is a 40. Number 4 bronze is a 9. And number 5 purple is a 22. Once again, that 2 and 4 energy going there. All right, so number 1 green is 21. Number 2 blue is 30. Number 3 silver is 40. Number 4 bronze is 9. And number 5 purple is 22. So there's your angel numbers for today's reading. Thank you so much for being here. We appreciate you so much. If you like the video, please remember to give it a thumbs up. And if you like the channel, please remember to share the channel with your friends and family. We do have a unique URL for YouTube. It's listed in the description. You can put it out on your social media accounts, or you can text it or email it directly to people that you know and give them an opportunity to check us out as well. Those are very important things for the channel, and we appreciate them greatly. Also, do check out our new Patreon account if you'd like to do that as well, and the link for that is in the description. We do have a lot of videos up on YouTube that you can check out. If you haven't looked at those, you might want to give those an opportunity as well. And we look forward to seeing you again in future videos. May the stars guide your path. Bye-bye. Hello, Pile 2. Welcome to What Fortunes Are Coming Your Way. Those of you that chose the blue fortune cookie. We have your fortune that's in the fortune cookie. We have our tarot cards we're going to be looking at. We also are going to look at our charms, our oracle spheres where you can think of a yes or no question, and our angel numbers, so the angels can give you a little bit more to look at or possibly have lucky numbers. So we have a lot to look at. I'm so excited. I'd love to do these readings, where we're telling you good things coming your way, because they're just so exciting. If you missed it in the introduction, we do have an announcement that we now have a Patreon page. There is a link in the description that will take you over there. And our daily messages from Spirit are moving over to Patreon, all except for one, which will be on Patreon, but will also be on YouTube once a week. But the other 6 are going to be on Patreon exclusively. We also are going to be doing a special reading every month on Patreon as well. You can sign up for as little as $1 a month. So hopefully that'll be good value for you guys if you'd like to do that. As we get tiers and get more going with Patreon, we're hoping to offer even more exclusives over there. All right, so that's just a quick announcement to let you guys know that in case you hadn't heard that yet. Let's take a look. First of all, let's look at your fortune. This could be advice, something to tell you, just whatever happened to go in here. It was random, so we don't know what it happens to say. But let's see what it says here. A chance meeting opens up new doors to success and friendship. Okay. So obviously something coming your way, which the cards might bear out, and there might be more to it here. But one thing coming your way is that you're going to meet up with somebody that's going to be beneficial to you as a friend or as a mentor or as a partner or as, a boss maybe, or to help you get a job or, whatever. But basically somebody, you're going to meet up with somebody that's going to be kind of important to you or so forth. So that's one nice fortunate event coming your way. That's exciting. Let's see what else the cards have to say for us here. We've got the Knight of Swords. Okay. We got the Abandoned Success or the 8 of Cups. We have the Judgment card. We have the World card. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. We have the 7 of Swords. We have the Devil. Okay. We have the Page of Swords. Oh my goodness. We have the High Priest. We have the Ace of Wands. We have the Lady and the Lord, or the Lover's card. Then we have the number 28 man And then the number 22, crossroads. Wow. Okay. Well, first of all, there's definitely going to be somebody with an energy that's going to help you, that's going to come into your life. We got several cards indicating that, with the Man card, the Knight, and Page of Swords. Both of those indicate, or all of those indicate to me that somebody definitely is coming in to your life. It's probably going to be somebody that does have some manly energy involved. They don't have to be a male specifically, but they have that kind of energy where they are trying to think what I hate gender roles. I hate talking about things gender-wise, but a lot of times when we think of men, we think of strong and powerful and go-getters and that kind of energy, which of course women can have those qualities just as much. So the person that's coming into your life has that kind of quality to them. They are real go-getters. They're fighters by nature, not in a bad way, but in a good way. They're willing to stick up for things that they believe in and things that matter to them. They're very quick-witted. They are smart, have a lot of really good ideas. They might move kind of quickly. I kind of get that energy, so I'm telling you a little bit about this person that you're going to meet up with. Like I said, they're very quick movers and thinkers. They like to preempt things. They like to get right on the ball, do things right off the bat. They, don't like to wait around for things to come to them. They want to go ahead and do things on their own. They're good leaders. They can make really good decisions. Okay. So, they're in control a lot too, even though they move very quickly. I get a Gemini type of energy. Somebody that is very smart, very interested in a lot of things. They move quickly. They do a lot. I also think of Aries energy, because a lot of Aries tend to do that as well. So they might be somebody that has Geminis or Aries very strong in their natal chart. But that's the kind of energy that's coming through for them. Okay, so that's the kind of person that is on their way to you. I do think that they're going to help you see some new avenues, see some new ways. For a lot of you, this is actually going to be somebody that's going to become a lover. I see that as a huge possibility for a lot of you. If you already are in a relationship, then they might be somebody who will be a really good friend, a really good partner, possibly, if anything else, they might help you with a new business decision or set you on a new direction in your life. You are on your way to a new direction. I kind of do see that. Some fortunate events coming your way is that you're on your way to some new avenues, some new pathways, and I think this person's going to help you find those. Okay. It doesn't have to be work related though. And for a lot of you, it won't be. Quite a few, it'll just be a new direction in your life in general. Just moving in a new way, maybe to a new home, maybe to a new way of thinking. I really get an energy for a lot of you. You're going to start looking at life differently. You're going to start paying attention to things differently, maybe a little less traditionally than you have before. You might get into your spirituality a little bit more than you had before. I almost get the feeling that this person might affect how you think about how the world works. Like your specific thoughts and feelings about the world. That this person's going to help you see things differently. They're going to help you move along new crossroads, new pathways. from where you had started. A lot of times we get some of our ideas from our parents as we're growing up, and then as we get a little bit older, teenage years, early adulthood, 19, 20, 21, somewhere in those time frames, we often will form some of our own ideas that we get from the outside sources, or that we start paying attention to, okay, this is what I was taught, but I kind of see this and I like this better, and we start changing things up a little bit. College years especially are a big time frame for that. But then we start kind of getting to where most of our ideas or how we think about the world, a lot of them are formed by the time we do grow up. And a lot of the way we think about the world or how it works, maybe our politics, maybe our, what's good and what's bad, and, what's acceptable and what isn't. A lot of that is formed by then, but we can and do change over time, especially if somebody helps us see things from a different perspective. This does happen a lot in college because we go on and we often are farther away from where we've been before. We are with a wider range of people and teachers and subjects and other things than what we've been taught. And we might see things slightly differently or learn things that we didn't know that might change our minds about certain things. And I believe that this person that's coming into your life is going to be kind of that kind of influence on you, that they will have a perspective or a way of thinking or something that might change up your mind of how you think about certain things, or what you think is right and wrong, or what you think is good or bad, or what you think needs to be changed and what doesn't, and good paths to pursue, things like that. So that's kind of the energy I'm getting with that. So just letting you know that that's kind of what's going on here. Like I said, for quite a few of you, this may actually be a love partner or somebody that you will get into a love relationship with. If you don't, or if you already are in one and that, you don't need another love relationship and don't want one and all that, then this person is going to still be very influential to you, like a love partner could be or would be. Okay. Like I said, they might set you on new paths for making money, or for, new workways. They might set you on a new direction in your life because you might decide this is more worthwhile than that, or other things like that. So very good energies coming from this person. They're going to mean a lot to you. You're going to be very appreciative of them. Okay. And it's nice to have those kind of people in our life. And so that's very exciting. All right, why don't we go on to our charms and see what else might be coming your way, or what else we can see about this. All right. Okay. We do have the 5. That is a change energy, and that is definitely something you have going on in your reading, in that I do believe you are going to change up some things. You're going to be going on some new pathways, new directions. Let's take a look. We have a lot of letters. Let's go ahead and pull those out. We got a D, N, G, Y. For some reason, I think of dingy or dingy. Not sure why. Or what that might mean, but those are a couple words that came to my mind. But these could be initials. Some words might come to your mind when you see them, and so forth. There's an X as well. So now I'm thinking Gen X, like maybe the person, might be part of Gen X or something. Don't know. That's just something that popped into my head there. All right, let's take a look at what else we got going on here. We got own your dreams, shine like the stars. Every journey starts with one step. And after all this time, always. Okay. What I'm getting from all those messages is that this person's going to help you follow some dreams that you've been having. This person's going to help you see some dreams that you've been having. This person's going to help you shine. They're going to put you on a new pathway and a new journey. You're going to start out some new things there, which we had talked about already. So that's very exciting and very cool. And also that this person was meant to come into your life. They are somebody that, was destined to be there, and so forth. So very cool. Very awesome that way. All right. We do have another king energy. We have the King of Diamonds. I love these king energies because this person is a very authoritative figure. This person is somebody who is really got things on the ball. They're good leaders and so forth. They're very wise. We have the owl here. We talked about that. They have a really great mind and so forth, and a lot of good direction. We also have a couple of other things that are interesting along with this. We do have the feather, which usually means spirituality or messages from spirit. We have the wolf, which is sometimes spiritual knowledge or knowledge that way. That's very intriguing. We also have the moon. That's very much a feeling type of energy. And our feelings, I also see it as being a spirituality type of thing. And that's very interesting because I do think that they might have something to do with your thoughts on spirituality or how you deal with spirituality or bringing out maybe some of your spiritual gifts or other things. So I do see that as a possibility with this person. And also I think that goes along with them being destined to come into your life and be a part of your life. You do have grace and blessed as well. So once again, you are going to be blessed with this person. They're going to bring special blessings into your life and so forth. We've got a couple of other interesting. We have the winged heart, which usually I see that as passed on loved ones or maybe messages from passed on loved ones or other things like that, or things in the other realm. And what I get with your guys' reading is that this person coming into your life is one that you actually have a relationship with in past lives as well. So you might even have a soul contract with them to come into your life at some point. We do have the lucky heart key here that says love, and we also have the heart here that says love. This is somebody you will love, even if it's not a romantic love. You will have a great love for them. You will feel very close to them, and so forth. So this is somebody you're definitely going to love and care for. I believe that, and they're also going to maybe help you bring some more love and joy into your heart as well. Especially for those of you that don't have a lot of people that you truly love and care about. This will be a very special kind of relationship from that point of view. We do have the planet here. The universe is not really a planet. It's like the universe, but it goes along with the world card. I really feel like you're going to, once again, see the world from a different angle, a different way, but also bring the world to you. The world card's the ultimate kind of manifestation energy. It's the ultimate, reaching the end. It's the end of the tarot deck. It's the end of the fool's journey through life. It's reaching the ultimate enlightenment, and so forth. And by you having the world card and the world symbol here, I see this person as helping you fulfill your journey in this life, helping you fulfill your true enlightenment and your sense of happiness and joy in this life, and helping you reach that journey that we all go through. I see that in this person. We do have the rocking horse, which quite often to me deals with children. I'm not sure how children might deal with this other than you guys might have known each other as children and now you're meeting up again. Or maybe you also think of children as being newness and that kind of thing, and this is something very new. With the musical instruments here, that usually means harmony or bringing some sort of harmony to your life. It also might mean, with the guitar, you think of a little bit more excitement as well, because you think of rock and roll and those kinds of things. So I do think of maybe, it's also interesting how this is an old-fashioned, instrument, and then we have the newer type of guitar here. I think that goes along with the traditional and the new, and how this person's going to help you merge those things and take what's really good from the old and really good from the new and kind of bring them together, and so forth, because I really feel like that person's going to do that for you in your life. So that's kind of interesting how that showed up like that. All right, let's go and we will do your oracle spheres. This is where you think of a yes or no type of question because our answers are yes, no, maybe, probable, things like that. So you have to have the answer phrased in such a way that a yes or no would suffice as an answer. You pick an stand that you would like the answer to appear on. We have bronze, silver, gold, and like a plum red color. Okay, so you decide which one you want your stand on. You think of your yes or no question, and then we'll get your answers. Oh, let's shake these up just a little bit. Try and give us answers from the last time. We don't want to do that. All right, number 1, bronze is a not now. Number 2, silver is a not sure. Number 3, gold is a probable. And number 4, with the plum red color here, is a not likely. So we have a number 1, bronze is a not now. Number 2, silver is a not sure. Number 3, gold is a probable. And a number 4, plum is a not likely. All right, so there's your oracle sphere answers. Now let's move on to our angel numbers. Angels communicate with us in lots of different ways and symbols. And one of those is through numbers. And because each number resonates with its own meaning. So what we'd like for you to do is pick a stand, at least one stand. You can pick more than one if you'd like. We have green, silver, blue, bronze, and purple. You pick a stand for the angels to give you a number on. You can go to the links in the description and go out to the websites and find out what each number means, or you can type in angel number, whatever it happens to be, in the Google search, and it will take you to tell you what that specific means. This is a way the angels might tell you something else that might be coming into your life, some of the fortune, or maybe something that I'd like for you to pay attention to. It's kind of a unique message for those of you that chose each stand to help you along with things. Also, you can use the stands as lucky numbers. People like to do that as well. All right, so number 1, green, is 52. Number 2, silver, is 51. Number 3, blue, is 38. Number 4, bronze, is an 8. And number 5, purple, is a 53. All right, so number 1, green's 52. Number 2, silver, is 51. Number 3, blue, is 38. Number 4, bronze, is 8. And number 5, purple, is 53. Wow, there's your angel numbers for today. Thank you so much for being here for the reading. I really, really enjoyed it. I hope you did as well. If you liked the reading, please give it a thumbs up and share the channel with your friends and family. We have a unique URL for YouTube. It is listed in the description. You can copy and paste that over and put it on your social media accounts, or text or email it to friends and other people that you know to give them a chance to check us out. That helps us out so much, and we can't even tell you how much, and we appreciate it greatly. Also, do check us out over on Patreon if you get a chance. There's a link in the description to take you over there. And do check out our other videos on the channel. We have lots of tarot readings on lots of topics that are worth checking out as well. Okay, so we look forward to seeing you again, and may the stars guide your path. Bye-bye. Hello, Pile 3. Welcome to What Fortunes Are Coming Your Way. Those of you that chose the turquoise fortune cookie here, we have your tarot and Lenormand cards. We have our charms that we're going to be looking at, our oracle spheres, so you can be thinking of your yes or no question that you'd like to get an answer to, and our angel numbers as well, to give them an opportunity to maybe give you some more fortunes or insights or other things, or maybe even lucky numbers that way. If you missed it in the introduction, we do have an announcement that we now have a Patreon account. There is a link in the description for that will take you over there. You can sign up for as little as $1 a month. Our daily messages from Spirit are moving over to Patreon, except for one a week. We're still going to upload one of those onto YouTube as well as Patreon. We also will be doing a special once a month reading that's going to be for Patreon only members as well. And hopefully as we get tiers going and some other things, maybe we can do some other exclusives over on Patreon. Okay, so just letting you guys know that. All right, let's take a look at what fortunes are coming your way. First of all, we'll look at your fortune cookie here. I don't know what kind of message these are. We picked them all out randomly from a couple hundred of them I had, so I don't know what they are until we see them here. All right, what we've got. Be patient. The Great Wall didn't get built in one day. Didn't come. I love the English on that. Okay, so be patient. Well, so I guess we do have some things coming your way, but they might take a little longer than what we would like for them to maybe. I don't know. Let's take a look at the tarot cards and see how that goes along with that things. But you do have some fortunate things coming your way regardless. So let's take a look at what those might be. We got the Peace card, or the Two of Swords. We got the Established Strength, of the Three of Wands. Very much patience type oriented cards already. We got the Sun card, and that is, of course, the ultimate fortunate thing coming your way. We have the Prudence, or the Eight of Pentacles. Once again, patience and working hard. We have the Ace of Pentacles. We have the Page of Wands. We have the Two of Swords again. Okay. Now the Five of Wands. Interesting. We have the Harvest, or the 20 card. We got the Four of Wands. Okay. Okay. We also have the Lady and the Child, number 13. Okay. Wow, your energy for this reading is very intriguing and one I did not expect. You guys do have some fortunate things coming, but they are ones that you will have to be patient. They're still forming. The universe is still working on them. They're still coming. They're kind of in the infant stages. They're in the early stages. We have the Five of Wands. That kind of shows that that's kind of the learning phase. The fives are. And then you also have the Page, which he's learning. The pages are learning. They're not the knights. They are the apprentices of the knights. So they're still kind of in that learning energy. But you also have the Sun and the Harvest card. So you do have some really good, great, fortunate things coming your way. They're just ones that take patience. They take some effort. We have the Eight of Pentacles that shows that kind of work involved. We have the Patience here with the Two of Swords twice. And then the Three of Wands. So this is going to take some patience on your part. We do have the Ace of Pentacles, so it is showing some new great things coming. Excuse me. So we have some wonderful things coming. Let's see if we can figure out what those are. We might get some clarifier cards here because I'm not exactly entirely sure what it just looks like wonderful everything, which that might be the case. But I don't see any specifics coming through just yet, so we might get some clarifiers on that here in a moment. But that is the biggest energy I am getting so far, is that things are kind of still in the immature stage. You know, with the child here, they're still kind of in that childhood stage where they're still forming, with the Five of Wands and the Page and you know, all these other energies here. So these things coming to you are just not quite ripe yet. They're not mature. They're not ready to harvest. They're not there yet. Which is, like I said, a message I didn't expect to come through. And it's always amazing to me when things come through that, you know, you think a reading is going to go a certain way, and sometimes it doesn't do that. That's really amazing to me. The Lady card does denote some changes, so it is very possible that you are going to be going through some changes here, which, you know, a lot of times the things come to us that we didn't have before that will try to change things up. But the Lady energy as well, what I'm getting from that is kind of this nurturing, this comfort, this home energy. And you also have the Four of Wands, which gives me that energy as well. The Four is a stable energy. It's a building a foundation energy. It's the Four in astrology is the fourth house, which deals with motherhood and nurturing and your early childhood home, things like that. So I very much feel like that is what you're working towards, I guess, is a stable home life, one that you can be proud of and happy with, and feel very comfortable and very much safe and nurtured and that kind of thing. That is one of the things that I see coming to you. One of the fortunes coming to you is a very stable, happy home life. You're working on it. It's not quite there yet, but it is something that is, still in its infancy. It's still being worked on, but it is something coming your way. So that is one kind of fortune that we can think of coming your way. But I am still feeling the need to get some clarifications. Let me grab the cards here and see. Give me just a moment to grab my deck here. I've got several different decks, and I've got the cards from the other readings kind of stuck out here as well. So let's see if I can put those back together real quick, and then we can get our clarifiers. Okay, I'm going to get one or two or three cards here to see if we can clarify a little bit about what specific things might be coming your way. But the one thing for specific that I have gotten so far is a home life, stability, good foundation, comfort, that kind of thing. Okay. Okay. So this definitely has to do with your emotional stability and your emotional happiness, for sure. With the Three of Swords here, it's that healing energy so that you can build that loving, comfortable home and foundation. Healing your heart, maybe even getting a partner that you can build this home with, because maybe that you might not be involved in a relationship at the moment that can do that. But this definitely has to do with your emotional stability, strength, feelings, and so forth. That is one thing, or the one thing that Spirit is wanting to let us know about, is your emotional happiness and comfort is really what's on the way. Yeah, with the Knight of Cups. Yeah, it just keeps saying that over and over again. So that's what we're looking at here. That is what the fortunate event that's coming your way. But it sounds like it's going to take some work and effort on your part, and patience, because it's not just going to happen overnight. It's not going to be one of those things that just all of a sudden you're happy and comfortable and, healthy and so forth. And that makes sense, because if you are in an energy of trying to heal from some past hurts, or if you are still trying to build that foundation, or build a relationship with a partner, or other things like that, or if you're working on a job that you're trying to build yourself a nice, comfortable home and make it one that you can feel like it's a sanctuary or you're happy in, that might take some more money. So you might have to work some more to get, to be able to do that. Those are all the kind of energies that I'm dealing with here in the reading that we're looking at. So basically that's where the patience and the realizing that things are still kind of in their infancy, but that you are working very much towards it, and it is something that is coming your way. So don't give up on it, and don't think that you'll never have it or achieve it, because you will. And that's very nice. I get this when I'm talking about your reading, when I'm thinking about what is coming your way. I get this nice, cozy, like warm blanket, hot mug of hot chocolate or chicken soup, warm colors, and happy. You're not cold or miserable. It's a very happy environment. It's one that you can feel very peaceful and restful in. I almost think about an old-fashioned library in a fancy home where you could curl up with a good book and just sit and just be content. with yourself and with your surroundings and with what you have. And that is the energy I'm getting in your reading greatly. It's just that wonderful feeling at peace and happiness and comfort and, joy and, whatever would make that for you, whatever type of home environment or whatever type of surroundings that you have, or whatever type of thing that would make you feel that way. That's what fortune is coming your way. Okay. And that it is still in the infancy, it's still on its way, it's still being worked on, but it is coming, and that is what's working your way. So that's kind of really cool. I really like that energy. I've loved the reading today. I like doing readings that have good, positive, happy outcomes and so forth. And so I've really enjoyed the readings today. They're just so much fun. Let's move forward here. Let's look at your charms. Let's see if there's anything else that might be coming your way, or any other clarification on this comfort and home life that we're talking about so far. Alrighty, let's see here. Give it a really good shake up here. Oh my goodness. Okay, not a lot of charms, but that's okay. Okay, so we have the 6. The 6 is once again that nurturing energy. People with life paths of 6, it's one of the first things that they do is they're nurturers. If you have a house number that reduces down to 6, that usually means that's what you'll be spending a lot of time doing in the home, is nurturing and working with family and so forth. So that's very interesting that is, the number that popped up for you guys. It's very much that nurturing energy that, so maybe that is something I hadn't thought of before, but has kind of resonated a little bit when I bring up the nurture, is that it's possible some of you will be raising some children. That might be part of the home life that you would like to have, or, but once again, patience would be involved, because this isn't something that usually happens overnight. It's usually something that takes a little bit of time and effort, but maybe that is, and if that is something that resonates with you, if that's something you've really been wanting, then that's definitely a huge possibility that is the fortunate thing coming towards you, is children, or having somebody that you can nurture and take care of and so forth, if that is something that resonates with you. Okay, so it's definitely a possibility, something to think about. We do have the King of Hearts and the Queen of Spades. I like having the Kings and Queens because they are reaching the upper levels and so forth. So I do like those energies there together. That shows that you will reach that happiness level, that you will reach that knowledge that you need to attain. You will gather the strength and the patience and the everything else that the swords require for you to be able to work this out into your life. Okay. We do have a heart here, and it is showing an American flag. I don't know how that might resonate with you. Other than, when I think of America, I think of a few different things, quite a few different things, but on the positive sides of some of the things I think about when I think about America is I do think of newness and young, and experimental and that kind of thing. And when we talked about you working towards nurturing something, or possibly doing children or youngsters, or leading the way and that kind of thing, that might have something to do with it. Also, I do think of luxury and abundance and wealth and other things, because America does represent those things quite frequently, and that would be something that would work out in your reading as well. that has to do with those types of energies. So whatever it might mean for you, or, you know, whatever I happen to say might be useful to you on that. We do have the field notes. Journaling might be very important during this time for you. This might be some advice to help you along with this. Since this is something, it is going to take a little bit of patience and time to get. Writing in a journal, putting things down, saying what your hopes and wishes are, saying what steps are being taken towards that, saying what's going on right now, will help bring that about. It'll help clear your thoughts. It might help you manifest it into your life a little better, faster, that kind of thing. Also, journalizing how you go about this might help you in the long run down the road to be able to look back and go, wow, look at how far I've come. Look at what's happened here to get me here to this place. And that could be very useful as well. So that's just a thought there for you guys to think about doing. We do have a monkey and a hummingbird and the letter A. I am going to let you guys think about what those symbols mean to you specifically. I don't do that very often with very many symbols other than the letters. To me, the letter A is a new beginning, a new start, but it could also mean an initial or something else to you. But I'm also going to let the hummingbird and the monkey, usually when I think of monkeys, I think of monkey on your back. Usually when I think of hummingbirds, I think of very strong, beautiful, trying to think of the right word, lighter than air kind of energy. But they both have a lot of other meanings involved in them. And I feel like you guys have ideas in your head as to what they mean for you. And so I'm thinking that these might be more individual messages for you guys. So I'm going to let that stand that way, where you guys come up with your own meanings and thoughts on those particular symbols. I'm also going to pull a few more charms. I rarely ever do this, but I feel like there might be a few more out there for you guys that we did not get. Maybe they were in a different section or something else. So I'm going to pull a few more here. Okay, we've got the winged moon, we got the bone, we got the 5, and a Z. Well, that's interesting. We got the start out and the world, basically. We got the beginning and the end. That's really cool. To me, that just might show the journey that you're going on. Okay, the bone. To me, I think of the perseverance. I think of the dogs when they get a bone and they want to keep it. They will, not let it go. They'll keep worrying over it. They'll keep working on it. They'll keep, chewing and having it. They're tenacious. They keep going for it. Or let's say they buried the bone, they'll keep digging until they dig it up, kind of thing. So that's the kind of energy I'm getting for you guys as well. I think that has to do with keep going, keep working at it, keep trying, don't give up, just keep going. Be like a dog with a bone, be tenacious, and keep working at it. Also the winged heart, or the winged moon, I mean, that's interesting too. Moons have to do with your emotions, and this very much has to do, what's coming your way fortunate-wise, is very much an emotional thing for you. It is very much, happiness and those kinds of things. Is also that nurturing, mothering energy that the moon invokes. By being the winged moon, a lot of times I think of people in other realms, or the angels, or passed on, or whatever. But also wings mean to fly. They mean to be able to reach new heights. So what I see for that for you guys is being able to reach new heights of emotion, of nurturing, of... And this is going to sound really, really, really weird, and I know this is only for a very small number of you. But when we were talking about children earlier and wanting to nurture and having children, I almost get the idea of like 10, 12, 14 kids, adoption, special needs children, or all these kinds of things where basically you are like an ultimate nurturer. You are like, take nurturing to a new height, and you kind of do that. And I know that obviously is not going to resonate with most of you, or not going to be something. If it happens to be you, let me know. I would love to hear from you. But that is the energy I kind of got there, so I'm going to throw it out there in case that does resonate with any of you. You will definitely know this reading was for you. Okay, the other thing is the 5. The 5 does denote change. And we did talk about that earlier with some of the 5 stuff that you had going with cards. And I do, you are going to be going through a change. You are going to be, things are going to change up for you. So do be prepared for that, because sometimes change is a little difficult for some of us to follow along with, or we resist change. Try not to do that. If changes are coming your way, kind of go with them, kind of go with the flow, because that will help you get this fortune that's coming your way. Okay, so that's just some advice going there. All right, let's take a look at your oracle spheres. This is where you think of a yes or no type of question that you'd like to get an answer to. And then you pick a stand. We have bronze, silver, gold, and kind of a plum color or red. So you decide which stand you'd like to get your answers on. You think of your yes or no question, and we get your answers. All right, number 1, bronze. Is it very likely? Number 2, silvers, and not now. Number 3, gold, is also a not now. And number 4, the red or plum color, is a no. All right, so number 1, bronze, is very likely. Number 2, silver's not now. Number 3, gold's not now. And number 4, plum, is no. All right, let's take a look at our angel numbers. This is where the angels have an opportunity to use symbols, numbers in this case, to tell you anything they would like for you to know, have you look up things specifically that might pertain to you. The angels might want you to look at certain specific things, or follow a certain path, or pay attention to certain things. Some people also like to use them as lucky numbers. You can do that as well. There are a couple links in the description that can lead you to out to angel number links that'll tell you what the different angel numbers mean, or you can type in angel number, whatever it happens to be, and it'll tell you what it is. All right, so let's see what number 1, green, is a 12. Number 2, blue, is a 46. Number 3, silver, is a 32. Number 4, bronze, is a 19. And number 5, purple, is an 18. All right. So number 1, green's 12. Number 2, blue's 46. Number 3, silver's 32. Number 4, bronze, is 19. And number 5, purple, is 18. So there's your oracle sphere answers for today. Thank you so much for being here for this reading. Please remember to give the video a thumbs up and share the channel with your friends and family. There is a unique URL in the description for our channel on YouTube, and you can copy and paste it and put it over on your social media accounts, or you can text or email it to your friends and other people you know, and give them a chance to check out the channel. We appreciate that more than you'll ever know. Also, do check out our other videos. We have lots of timeless tarot and lots of topics that are worth checking out. And also, if you'd like to slide over to Patreon, there's a link in the description for that you can sign up for our Patreon account as well. All right, we look forward to seeing you again. May the stars guide your path. Bye-bye.